Good morning, everybody. I'm on here mega early. Y'all know I don't be on here this early. Come in, you guys. I'm gonna let a few people come in before I start the show. I want to try and put on my thumbnail too, if it'll let me. I'll be right back, you guys. And then we're gonna start the show. All right, let me read the comments. Hey, you guys. Hey, Courtney Love, Nicole Stokes. Y'all see, I'm in here early today. Hey, you guys. Yes, please hit the like button and make sure everybody subscribe to the channel. It won't let me put on my thumbnail, but we're going to go ahead and get going. Welcome back to Sky Life, everybody. Everybody who have subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notifications once I go live. Also, please hit the like button so it'll share my information on YouTube. Today we have a special guest. You all know I'm following the FBG Duck case, and I was able to get in communication with his cousin over the weekend, and he was willing to do an interview with us. So very privileged, and thank you all for coming. I'm going to bring him on now. Let's see. Hey, Sherman, can you hear me? Let's see if he can hear us, you guys. Sherman, can you hear? It looked like it got the mute button on. Okay, give him a second, you guys, so he could tap in. So what's been going on? Yeah, unmute the mic. Sharm, unmute the mic.
One.
Okay, there you go. Hey, how are you doing this morning?
My mic is unmuted.
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, how's everything going this morning? Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you, Wanda. I'm here, baby. I mean, Wanda. I keep saying Wanda. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm high, y'all. But I can't hear you, Sky. My mic on. I see your going. You know, your mic beeping or whatever, but I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh, dang. I wanted, does he have to put on the
I don't know
I
why
don't
is
know.
that, but
Hold on. Right, y'all can hear him, but for he can't hear me. Hold on, let me test it again.
why I can't hear you?
I wonder, does he have to put on? All right, give me a second, you guys. Let me see what the heck is going on. I'm not sure what.
I don't know. You wanna if you wanna start it over? I don't know. I mean, I'm still here, but I can't hear you. I see your thing beeping, so you must be saying something.
Okay, give me a second. Let me hear him in a private chat. Hold on 1 second, you guys.
I'm right here. Wanda's still up. I keep saying Wanda. Right.
All right, you guys, give him a second to come back in. What's going on, T-Man? Say you made it in. Latrice Robinson, welcome. Yeah, that's what I told him. Because the crazy thing is we were just on here talking. So I don't know why it's doing that. Shoot, while we waiting, y'all, let me try and see if it'll let me put up my thumbnail. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, you guys, I'm back. I had to put up my thumbnail. Hey, what's going on? Latrice, you look like you new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe now. So you guys, it was crazy. I went home this weekend. Like I told some of you all, my cousin had passed. He passed from the convoy, and he had pneumonia. So I had to go home this weekend, and I went to his funeral. And it's very unfortunate. He was a great guy. Funeral was packed. And this is really the first funeral or big event that I went to that was crowded. Since the convoy. But it was really mandatory I be there. Some people you show up for. Like that was something I had to show up for because he was really a great guy. Oh, okay. All right, cool. T-Man, what's been going on? Courtney, Nicole Stokes, what y'all been up to while we wait for him to come in? Ooh, y'all, I pray he can get back in. And you know what's crazy? Because we was just talking on the thing. And then when I put him down, I guess when he came back up, the audio wasn't working. So I know I'm not going to do that again. Not going to make that mistake again. If you all want to contribute to the channel, I put my Cash App up there. That's for channel donations. Anything that's donated to the channel will be used for paying for the StreamYard app, also getting new equipment, new lights, and I really want to get one of them audio things so I can have some sound effects. Hey, Hollywood Uncut, what's going on? Oh, you know what? I ain't even tell IG. Hold on. Let me tell them right now. Say you be sharing me out. Okay, cool. Yeah, you would definitely share the information. Share the information. And if anybody uses the content, they better shout my YouTube channel out. That's all I know. Look, if he get back in, we're going to pray, Lord, let him get back in, Lord. Let him get in. Okay, y'all finna put something on YouTube right now. Not YouTube, on IG. I be forgetting y'all. Okay, do a story. Type actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up this interview that came up over the weekend. There was some information that was added to the FBG Duck case. It was stated that one of the actual drivers to Carlos, he actually, now the article said he purchased a vehicle in his name and he drove that vehicle in his name to the crime scene. Okay. Committed the murder and then took the car back to the dealership because they had told him there was discrepancies in regards to his verification of income. Okay. That's what the article said. Now, tell me, who does that? That just can't be true. And then they were saying that they had POD cameras, they had license plate cameras. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Let me send this thing up first. Showing them on Oak Street. Like, remember I told you, it's cameras all over Chicago, but they actually got footage from Oak Street, okay? Of the two cars coming up to commit the murder. Oh my goodness. Why does IG got to be so complicated? It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to say on live now. Who's that call? That was loud. All right, I sent it, you guys. So might you all have any questions? I might be able to ask some of you guys questions. She said, okay, for sure. I haven't used it yet. Oh no, I'm just saying, not y'all, people outside of my loop, anybody be trying to stir it up. So do you think Dirk is going down at the end of the day? You know what? I will have to it's gonna be in the paperwork, I don't know if any of those guys have anything to do with it, because the key word is ongoing investigation. Okay. So with that being said, they are still filtering information about the case. I figure it will be justice in this case because people pay too much to live in the Gold Coast. Not for a second is allowed to happen with nothing behind. There you do you hear that? And that's what they said. It's like you can't go down there and do that. Give me a second, you guys. Let me call him, see if he needs some help. Give me a second. All right, you guys. I sent him a new link. Hopefully he can get in. Yeah, but so ongoing investigation, and actually when I finish this interview, I got to make a couple of runs, but I'm going to go back in. Hold on, you guys. He's calling me. Okay. What was I saying, you guys? Okay, wait. I think we got them back. Sherm,
Yo, yo, yo.
I got you. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't finna take you off the screen no more because I see that don't work too good. Oh, wait. Hey, unmute your mic because you on there. You don't have to mute it no more. Say hi to everybody, Sherm. Y'all say hi to Sherm.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How everybody feeling? No shit. Find my blunt up.
Okay, well, thank you for coming today.
It's all good, Queen. You know what time it is.
So let me first say, condolences to the loss of your cousin. Um,
Respect, respect.
Everybody is trying to get information regarding this case and anything involving Duck or Mama Duck. All over the internet, all over the blogs. I mean, people trying to get information. So thank you for coming and doing this interview with me. I'm so appreciative.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem, baby. Ain't no problem. Bloggers gonna be bloggers. People gonna talk.
Yes. Okay, so
How you doing this afternoon?
I'm all right. You know, I don't be up this early. So when you said you want to do the early interview, I said, well, I'm gonna get up. Cause I'll be asleep, but I'm doing pretty good.
No, we get up early, baby.
Yeah, I'm a night owl. You see, I'll text you at like 2, 3 in the morning, 5, 6. Those are hours that I'm up. Just crazy. All right, so let's get started. It's so many questions that people have, but let's try and bring people up to speed with the basics. What does FGB stand for?
Flatboy gang.
Okay, and is that what exactly is that?
Just came up with that name because shit. Because it's like to stay fly shit. It wasn't a gang, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, or whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Just like to stay, fresh, you know what I'm saying. So they just came up with the word Flatboy gang
Okay. Cool. So,
throughout.
question: what was it like growing up with Duck as your cousin?
Uh, we really bumped into each other in our early well shit. People gotta understand. Doug died at 26. I'm 38, so I'm 12 to 13 years older than Doug.
Okay.
So with that being said, we really ain't bump into his early 20s. You see what I'm saying? Uh, mama like he's a little kid, running around. He's a mama's.
Okay. Okay. I can't hear you. Oh, the mic went out, y'all.
Most of the masses thought it was a disrespect when he got on there and say, I don't want no auto tune. Man, fuck all that shit. It wasn't a disrespect. He was letting people know I don't need auto tune.
Wait, hold on,
I'm
Sharm.
that
We
talented.
missed the sound had went out. Can you start that over? We ain't had
Because there's
none
a
you
lot
said.
of quote unquote rappers using that.
I don't think you can. You hear me? Sharm, can you hear me?
No, I got it right here, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Can you hear me? I don't
You
think he
there, Sky?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, your mic went out again, baby.
Oh
Yeah, your
no.
mic went out again, baby. I can see you pumping, but I don't hear you.
Hold on, y'all. Dang. Hold on.
Oh, that's because your mic. Oh, turn your mic on, Sky. I see that your mic off. Turn it off. There you go.
It's on now. Can you hear me?
Oh, I still can't hear you.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, sweetie, I still can't hear you. I saw the light. You see how my mic?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can
Nah,
you
it's
hear me now?
on. You can hear me now. I can't hear you. Your mic don't say that. Your mic is off, and I still can't hear you.
Oh God. Hold on a second, you guys.
Yeah. See how I see you just.
Hold on, you guys. I swear I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. All right, you guys. I sent it. I got a list of questions. I was up pretty late trying to get a list of questions put together. Is there any questions that you all might have? Hey, Demetrius Bradley, what's going on? Beatrice Gambino, hey, I think I missed you. I hope I ain't missed nobody else in here. It's no moderators in here. Moderators, please welcome the people when they come into the channel. And if they leave, please tell them goodbye. Cause I'm not really watching the chat. Okay. All right, here you come again, you guys. Okay, can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
All right, so we're gonna hurry up and talk fast so we can make sure look so we can make sure we get the whole thing in. Okay. Okay, please repeat what you said because we ain't hear none of it. We heard the end part. I'm trying to think what I asked you. Oh, okay, growing up with Duck, you said y'all didn't click because he was a little kid, and you said he was a mama's boy, and we ain't hear none after that.
Right, he was a mother's boy. He cleaned on the grandmama and them, and mama and them. Growing up as a youngin. You see what I'm saying? People gotta understand that I'm 13 years older than him, so we really didn't get up to his late teens, early 20s. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
being around him, hard to go. Like I said, hard to go. Talented could sing. You know what I'm saying? All of that or whatever. And people thought it was a disrespect when he made that and said, no, I don't want no auto tune, man. Fuck all that shit. When he come on to say that, he was saying that to say he didn't need all of that. That's how talented he wanted to show the world how he was.
Okay. And tell me about Mama Duck. What's it like growing up with Mama Duck as an auntie?
Lord Jesus Christ. Hey man, out of be Wells, born and raised. Shit. Low end baby. The I think mama was before her time. And when I say this, she was the big mama before her time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You have to understand, 5 kids holding it down, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or what. Excuse me. Uh, yes, charismatic person, man. Love to have fun, just like a son. You know, you get your traits from your parents. Charismatic person, you know what I'm saying. Love to have fun. You know, loved family. That's what she put first. Family always.
Okay.
And that's this type of person she was. Did what she had to do, shit, to take care of her kids. Never abandoned them.
Okay. So you say they grew up in the Ida B. Wells on the low end. How did they get to? How and when did they get to 63rd? Was it a couple other locations and then 63rd?
Well, you know, she went out west for a second. You know, well, actually, let me retract that. When the buildings got knocked down, that's where they went. You see what I'm saying? And
Okay.
when our project buildings in Chicago are knocked down, they spread it a lot of people throughout the city. So,
Facts.
with that being said, that's where they migrated to, and they was there for a minute. And she relocated out west. You know how you bounce around. She relocated out west, but Duck and them still was on 63rd. You see what I'm saying? Even though they'll still come see their mama or whatever. You know how that go. You know how life go. But I'm just saying they still was on 63rd. That's where you grew up at. Basically, that's where your teens. I hate when people say where you from. Where you from is not where you born at. Where you from is where you meet your friends, where you go to school at. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, he had friends and family that was still around there, whatever. So she went out west for a minute, but came back though.
Okay. So when he was on 63rd, was he with grandma or something?
Yeah.
Okay, that's grandma house. Okay. Okay. And what grammar school was he going to? In high school did he go to?
Duck with the high part.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, Duck with the high part with all the quote unquote, you know, I ain't gonna do all that, but with all the quote unquote people that don't like him.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see, you see what I'm saying? So that's why when he get on, he used to get on the internet saying that he know these people. My cousin wasn't lying. Y'all hung with us. I know y'all. You see what I'm saying? We played basketball together. Stop it.
So did he get the opportunity to graduate from Hyde Park?
Say one more time, sister.
Did he get the opportunity to graduate from Hyde Park?
No,
Okay.
no, no. Shit started getting a little hectic, you know, where you couldn't go to school. You know, you heard it from 600 Breezy, you know what I'm saying, in his interview. Shit started getting so hectic, God damn it, you can't go to school.
Yeah. So when did the music start? Like when did he decide that he was gonna do rap, or when did he start rapping?
Music been in his blood since he was born. Like I said, he loved to sing, but, you know, just do music and, you know what I'm saying, be around the church or whatever. But he took the rapping shit seriously. I say, and I'm estimating because, like I said, he was young when he was doing this. And like
Mm-hmm.
I say, y'all got to remember, I'm 13 years older than him. So he started taking it seriously. I say around 12, 13, 14, 15, something like that.
Okay. Okay. So as he progressed into his music career, um as an adult, what was Duck like as an adult?
Um, how can I put it? As an adult, he was ahead of his time. He was he died at the age of 26. He was, let's say, he was 23, going on 37. You see what I'm saying? He was
Wow.
yeah, he was a man's man, and the internet and uh, people in other cities rather get this demonstrative outlook on them. Not saying everybody's a saint. I'm not on here to do that. I'm not on here to lie to God, because when you talk to people, you also talking to God. I want everybody to understand that. So with that being said, you know, by him being 6'3", 6'4", 230, 240 pounds, by him being taking rap seriously and being the face of it. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? You got people that'll just do stuff for you. You see what I'm saying? Just for no reason.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And certain rappers can contest to that. You heard rappers even say that. You heard Boosie say that on Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
It's documented. You heard him say it on Vlad TV. He can say, "Goddamn man, I don't like this nigga." And just one person can hit it and take it upon themselves to do something. You see what I'm saying? But as far as him being out, Duck wasn't no punk. You ain't want to see him with them hands or none of that. That's why
Really? Okay.
that's why any interview he ever got on or whatever, or anything he said, not even an interview, anything he said, you notice he say, "Boy, I will beat your ass."
Right.
See, Duck will use his hands before he used the gun.
I got you. And that's how the original everybody would fight. When I was growing up, it wasn't no gunplay. It was everybody was hand to hand combat. That's how it was.
Exactly. See, what they say? What's the thing? Fuck, had the big one. David killed Goliath. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Goliath was big than a motherfucker, wasn't he?
Uh-huh.
David was, David was little. So with that being said, let's get back to the subject at hand. Just because he's 6'3", 6'4", 230, that's not his problem. Like,
Right.
you
He
understand what
looking
I'm
like a
getting at?
big threat. Yeah, he looking like a big threat.
So
And
that's your problem if you're scared of him and don't want to have hand to hand combat with him.
right.
You
Uh,
see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And he was the type of person that'd throw a brick and raise his hand. Most of these niggas throw rocks and hide their hand. He'll throw a brick and raise his hand.
be like, I did it.
You know what I'm saying? He never was a confrontational person. It's just that, come on now, and I said this on platforms. If I ran up and you was walking down the street with your boyfriend, I ran up with a bat, broke his legs, it broke his shoulder blade. The people around, neighbors, you, because he may not have told you, neighbors, you, oh, why did he do that to that young man? Our streets is crazy. But they don't know that young man smacked my little sister 2 days ago.
Got you. Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
bring that into the fold of what I'm trying to say about my cousin. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah, people never know the whole story. And that's why it gets dangerous because people will make stuff up, put add-ins, and that really don't be what it is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't just punch me. You can't punch me in my face and not expect me to swing back.
Exactly. I tell people that all the time. You can't tell people what to do on return. So let me ask you this. Everybody got something to say about Mama Duck. Where was Duck's father growing up?
Uh, when my auntie was pregnant with Duck, uh, she had Brick. Brick was a baby. She had Brick. When and don't quote me on this, Mama. If you do hear this, you know you can get back on here, you know, and correct me if I'm wrong. But I think she was 6 to 7 months pregnant when Duck father went to jail for this falsely accused case. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, people like Jay-Z say, do you listen to music or skim through it? Don't just skim through it. Listen to the music. If she was pregnant 6 or 7 months with Duck and he went straight to jail, he was locked up for 27 years.
Ooh, it's a long time.
Duck died at 26. He
Oh,
he never got a chance to shake his son's hand.
never met his father.
Te-
Mm.
Never got a chance to tell him don't smoke a cigarette. Never got a chance to tell him gangs ain't what it is. Never got a chance to walk him to school. Never got a chance to hug his son.
Mm,
Put his
mm,
put his
mm.
arms around him. See, you could do the visitation thing through a glass. You street niggas know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about physically sit down, have a meal with him. He never sat down and ate at a table with his son.
Yeah.
He came home, and correct me again, Auntie, if I'm wrong, because right now, y'all, I know we live right now, but I I indulge in a lot of drugs. You know, I do a lot of lean and Xanax, so you got to excuse me for a second. And
I got you.
like I say, never sat down and ate dinner with his son. People think about it. He came home 9 days after his son was killed.
Oh my gosh.
So let's put this in retrospect. Let's say you in jail, just like Dirk Daddy, and I'm not using Dirk people as a quote unquote like this was the beef and all that. I'm using him on this platform because I know this is going to be live and everybody knows him and everybody knows his father and backstory. Am I correct?
Well, we don't.
I'm
We
with
don't.
Dirk father got his time back. You know what I'm saying? He just came home from the federal penitentiary for doing over 20 years.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so he's home.
Yeah, Dirk
Okay.
father home and shout out to Big Dirk Banks. Shout
Okay.
out to him. Um what was I going with it? In the same token, what was I going with it?
You were saying how his father was gone for all of those years.
Yeah, okay, so thank you, Queen. So imagine y'all, just like his father, you in jail. My street niggas know about this. Oh man, you got TVs in your cell and outside the cell. You know, in day rooms or whatever. And you turn on and you watch the video and everybody know that's my boy. That's my boy. Look at him. And he on TV and he rapping. And that's my boy. And I can't wait to get this. Ooh, when I come on. The family gonna because you know people know men and independence their minds when you do over 20 years, you ain't thinking the same as a young cat.
Couldn't be. Yep. Couldn't
You
be.
know what I'm saying? And that goes for Mr. Banks, that goes for Dirk father and any other father
Mm-hmm.
that done over that type of time. Your mindset is different from when you went in. So with that being said, look at my boy. Look at him. And he gets this quote unquote deal. Whoever he is. I'm not just speaking on my cousin, I'm speaking on any rapper. He gets this deal. His father, oh, we done done it. Now you know you got your son. See, I'm going through the little minor steps, the
Mm-hmm.
baby steps that people don't understand. Like when you in the penitentiary and you get slips and you get money and it's from your son because he done made it and you're showing all your friends around your jail and the gallery. And look at my son. Look what he sent me. We made it. Look, he got the deal.
Mm-hmm.
And you come home and you turn on the TV while you in the penitentiary because they have the news.
Okay.
And you see your son with over 26 bullet holes in him, trying to push himself and get up off the ground.
Oh God.
I want every man to feel, not forget every man, every woman, every human being to feel that for a second.
Mm, mm, mm.
Feel that. Take that in if you have children. So with the bashing of the internet, I don't want to put their names out there because these people know who I'm talking about. It's called common sense. With the bashing of my cousin, with the bashing of her, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Forget her being a black woman. To any woman
Correct.
who lost their child to the street, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's terrible. So how was Pops doing today? Is he pretty good?
Yeah. Pop's good. I mean, he's like any other father. You know, he's grieving over his son, but far as his state of mind and well being, he's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this about Duck's rap career. Okay, because a lot of people don't actually know about his rap career. Because he was signed, correct? With what Sony first?
Yes, ma'am.
And then what after Sony?
Uh, don't want to really get into legal technicalities, But I say it like this: uh, it was a pretty, it was a pretty nice deal. You know, we're
Okay.
not gonna get into numbers and all that. It was a pretty nice deal. My cousin did get fucked. Didn't get fucked, but the way that they went about business, he didn't like. And Jay Prince and them saw that, and Rap a Lot came and had meetings with him, flew him out, came and had meetings, and were not thinking, no, baby, it wasn't a thought. You hear this from the horse's mouth. He was about to ink the deal. That's all. And Rap a Lot was going to sign him, and right before that, his untimely death happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are trying to say that they think that this happened due to Duck song Dead Bitches.
I
But
mean, well,
what
yeah, that's the internet, you know. I mean,
correct.
if that's the case, what about exposing me? See, people don't use common sense. I mean, excuse me. If you think Dead Bitches was a disrespectful song, listen to Exposing Me. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter about the song. No song. It, if that's the case, half these songs these kids make, half of them die.
Correct.
You know, it wasn't about the song, it was about the person. You see what I'm saying? The person was too big and statured for this quote unquote industry, and they didn't want to let him in.
And then here you come having a rap a lot deal on the deck, and
See,
now you a
and you
real
can't
threat.
see, and that's a record label that's powerful that you can't stop. Shout out to Jay Prince. Shout out to Jay Prince Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's a powerful record label that you can't stop. That's not the Sony is a decent record label too, but I'm saying that's a record label that you can't stop, that was ready to push. You see what I'm saying? And not only push, have muscle behind them to defend their artists.
I got you. So you thinking so basically you're stating that Duck was assassinated because of his pending um record deal and his upcoming promotions.
Period. That's my assessment. I mean, that has something to do with it. Yeah, that's my assessment. You see what I'm saying? So you
Okay.
hear people go on this internet, and like I said, they go on pictures of words. They don't go on comments. They don't go off common sense. You see all these and if you never heard of it, it's called what is it called? Chicago Street Legends.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And you got all these people. Have you saw Duck on there? See, you didn't see Duck on there until he was dead.
Yeah.
But the point of Chicago Street Legends is to tell you about the person. Did they mention any bodies about Duck?
Not that I heard of.
That's all I'm saying, sister. So with that being said, the internet makes this demonstrative look about a person. You see what I'm saying? He was just big and stature. Like I said, just because I'm a charismatic person and I may be the man, I may say something to him, God damn it, that don't, and he may overheard it. He may take it upon himself to do something. And that's how most RICO cases happen. Not
Okay.
most, but some. Some. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So after Duck passed, did the family step up and embrace Mama Duck?
Uh, I wouldn't say, you say that the family embraced Mama Duck.
Yeah, step up and embrace her because I'm just assuming that Duck was her main, well, he was her son, and he was holding it down.
Oh no, that goes without question. That's why the word family comes in, sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why the word family comes in, and I really can't say that because the family been holding her down again before Duck had died. You see what
I
I'm
got
saying? Cause like I say, she was a big mama before big, not before big mamas, but I'm saying you understand what I'm saying.
you.
You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? Come on now. the KIs of the world. She fed these people. These not her children.
Okay.
The butters of the world, they come to her house. If Duck came in with 5 to 6 people, 5 to 6 people had somewhere to sleep. 5 to 6 people had somewhere to eat. That's just how my cousin is.
So all of these kids that, well, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of these kids that are in the quote unquote Chirac, I should say stories, they all lived in the same neighborhood and they all knew each other.
Most, yes, babe. Yes, most were friends.
Wow.
Most were friends. These quote unquote y'all think enemies. I ain't gonna say too much because it's live, but these quote unquote y'all think enemies.
Mm-hmm.
They were friends.
Wow.
They
So
know each other.
when did the division come? Just getting older, or when did the divide come?
When the when the quote unquote stuff got put in the food and the water, and these kids' minds start going a different direction. Then you got guns coming out. See, first when you went to school back in the day or whatever, even though guns was already always around, but I'm speaking into the drill scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking to these children. You see what I'm saying? When they was going to school, quote unquote, 600 Breezy, he's not lying. Shout out to 600. He's not lying. When he went to school, it was fist fights.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It was,
Yeah.
we fought. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all bringing guns in? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Right. Right. Right.
So that's where that came in. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then the quote unquote bloodshed of that innocent young man who never harmed a soul got killed on that bus stop. And that's what started shit. Because, like I said, How High is a movie. And if anybody watched How High, they friend died. They friend died. Method Man grew weed. When he smoked it, they saw their friend and got smarter. They went to college. That's what Smoking Tuka created from. They created that.
Wait, so Tuka got killed at the bus stop?
Yes, he got killed on the bus stop waiting on his little brother come home from school.
Okay, now is he the same around the same age as Duck?
Tuka was 15 when he got killed.
Okay. And so why did they name the neighborhood after him? Was he like everybody
Cause that,
loved him, or
cause I mean, everybody loved and liked Tuka, and another thing, that's what this generation do. When they love a certain person in the neighborhood or whatever, they name that neighborhood after that person if he passes.
mm-hmm.
That's just a thing in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like Oblock was named after OD. Rest in peace to OD. You know what I'm saying? Oblock was named after him. When I
Correct.
was going, like I said, sister, I'm 38. I'll be 39 next week, November 9th.
Okay.
When I was going over there, it was Parkway Gardens.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what
Yeah.
these quote unquote kids do nowadays.
So let me ask you this. They were stating, the media was stating that when Duck was in this store, why was he downtown anyway on that day? Because they say I guess he went shopping.
That's a rhetorical question. That's a asinine question. Not speaking that you're asking that, I'm not speaking that you're not intelligent, but to anybody that asks that, that's an asinine question. I wouldn't say rhetorical. I take that back. That's an asinine question, and in layman's terms, that's a dumb question. Let me ask. When they ask me that, I ask that. Why would you go downtown?
No, I'm saying because I thought he had went for his son. He was purchasing something for his child.
Yeah, he went down there to get him a birthday present for his birthday. He bought him some Gucci socks, some $300 Gucci socks.
Okay, right. That's what I was getting at. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, let's see.
And just to, I ain't cutting you off. I want you to get your thoughts together, just to get for the people who listening, just to gather it. That shows you how much my cousin was a man. See, you have to listen to the music. Don't skim through it. Yeah, he was downtown. Was he downtown with 30 niggas?
No.
No. That's how much of a man he was. He had his deal, y'all. He could have left Chicago. He could have been in the Gucci store in LA somewhere. He was downtown in his home city by himself, quote unquote, with a young lady,
Okay.
shopping for his son.
Wow. And how did you all hear about the news? Did somebody call you?
You say, y'all. So you asked how did y'all or did I hear about it?
You. Yeah, you. How did you find out about it?
Uh, like I said, for those listening who drink lean and Xanax, you know, I was asleep. I was out. I was knocked out. And when I get up in the morning, my ritual is, go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash it, or whatever. And I like Spot 'em Got 'em. That remix with Spot 'em Got 'em. I love that damn song. So anyway, with that being said, I turned YouTube on, because I wanted to listen to that music while I brushed my teeth.
Okay.
And as I turned on the YouTube, I never looked at my phone. I never looked at it. As I walked back in the room, simultaneously, my phone lights up. It's lighting up, and I'm looking at the screen. And before I could put the music of Spot 'em Got 'em on, it says right there, FBG Duck killed downtown. And I just fell out. I couldn't even I picked my phone up. It took me 30 minutes to even pick my phone up. I just fell out. After the 30 minutes when I picked my phone up, I saw Shayna's, my auntie. I saw her call 6 times. And it took me, like I said, after 30 minutes, and it took me another 30 minutes just to conjure up to call to FaceTime her back.
Mm, mm, mm.
So that's how I found out. I was looking and watching my cousin, literally, because I say 6'3", 230. He literally was fighting, trying to push himself up off the ground.
Mm, mm, mm. On TV.
You people saw it to the people this live. I think you're gonna have this on YouTube. You people saw it. I'm not lying. Y'all saw him trying to get up.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
saw the
did see
video.
that. Yeah, we did. Oh,
Strong,
man,
strong 26 bullet holes in him. Strong man.
that's terrible. And I was telling people about that we hear about a lot of murders in Chicago, but never do we hear about someone downtown with four guys popping out, just gunning them down in broad daylight. Just unheard of.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. See, and I give this to people. And I'm not saying this because it's my cousin. People have to understand. Listen to what I'm saying. See, uh, let's see. No Excursions. RIP to. I'm saying these names because, like I said, this might be on YouTube, and you people on YouTube know these names. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I could say I could say a whole bunch of names, but y'all wouldn't know them. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
we on
saying?
YouTube. Yeah.
So with
Hmm.
so with that being said, I say Ki was killed. Uh, Melly was killed. R.I.P. to Melly. R.I.P. to Ki. Blood Money was killed. R.I.P. to Blood Money. I still listen to Chief Keef to this day. Boy, that new shit he did with Kodak Black, boy, that shit is the shit. Shout out to Chief Keef. That shit the shit. That remix he did with Nardo Wick, oh, that shit the shit. But anyway, Uh, my cousin wasn't killed. He was assassinated. He was assassinated like Fred Hampton. He was assassinated like Malcolm X. Google it. It took 4 shooters to kill Malcolm X. They didn't. They didn't kill him. They assassinated him. They ran in Fred Hampton's house and shot the man in his sleep. They assassinated him.
That's true.
They jumped out 2 cars, 4 deep, to shoot one man. They assassinated. My God, Duck wasn't on the block and a drive-by went past. He happened to get hit. That's killed.
Mm-hmm.
He was assassinated. It's a difference.
It is. Wow. So let me ask you this. That's terrible. Um, you got me at a loss for words. Let me see. Um, let's talk about a little bit about Chicago, and the Chicago violence. Um, what do you think caused the violence, the uptick of violence in Chicago? I should say, because Chicago's always been a violent city.
You know what started the uptick in Chicago? When the upper echelons sent a, a freight train through here, and mysteriously made it stop in the Inglewood area.
Facts.
And just so happened, I mean, you could have listened, people. See, people think you have to listen, people. If the freight train stopped, it could have had clothes on there. You could have had teddy bears on there. You could have had laptops you were sending to Microsoft or FedEx, anything. You opened 3 to 4 crates. Y'all, I'm talking about these trains, freight crates, trains. Nothing but
Mhm.
guns.
Right.
Are you
That part.
fucking kidding me? So that was a coincidence, huh? That
Let
just
them say.
happened. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys Google that.
no.
Inglewood rail. We'll call it train stops in Inglewood, cargo train with guns in it. Google that and see how many times that happened. Okay.
Come on now. I'm talking about not uh 38s and 20. You got automatic weapons, man. Military weapons. You meant to put that on the streets of Chicago.
Mm.
And that's just reported. And that's just reported here. Where else did it happen, sister?
I ain't even think about that.
You see what I'm saying? See, that's why I
Yeah.
say. That's when Jay-Z say, "Do you people listen to music or skim through it?" You see what I'm saying? I'm not skimming through nothing. I'm going to listen to it. How many states, sister, has that happened in that just not been reported?
Exactly.
Come on
Mhm.
now.
So what about the projects? Why you think they tore those projects down so quick?
That's an easy answer. Uh, they tore our project builders down because they thought they had this idea. Y'all got, like I say, I'm high as hell. Y'all got this. They had this idea that they can control the black population by putting them in one spot. And quote unquote, and I say quote unquote, worked for a second or tried. But like I said, black people are some of the smartest people in the United States of America. Period. They threw those business down because they looked up and saw millionaires coming out of those buildings. They saw people making more than the average doctor or lawyer would make downtown. If a lawyer made 200,000 fighting a murder case, this black man that's 25 to the age of 25, from the age of 19 to 25 years old, coming out this project building, driving a car better than his, can show him 250,000. He got to go to a bank, liquid, go through shit, sign papers to say why he getting the money. Shorty don't have to do all that. He got to go right upstairs and go get it. Think about that, people. Think about
Yeah.
that. And it's already, I don't mean to cut you off, Queen. It's already documented because we, like you say, we on YouTube. So it's documented. I can say this. Google Calumet Building, y'all. Calumet Building. Them people made millions out of that building. They went to the federal. Them boys went to the federal penitentiary. They were BD twins. They're
Yeah, that was really
twins.
good. I remember that. Okay.
They was riding around the city riding Bentleys, man. Come on now. How you think that
Ooh.
the Chicago police felt watching these black men ride past in cars that will take them 10 to 12 years to not to 10 to 12 years to buy. They can lease it. It might take you 2 to 3 years just to lease it. We talking about a Bentley. I'm just speaking natural facts.
Man. Yeah, they couldn't have that.
You
They could
know,
not have that.
they couldn't have that. You know, so they had to knock them buildings down. Hold on. You quote unquote niggas are not just because you know you have violence in the projects, you know. You got violence everywhere across the world. But you quote unquote niggas are not killing each other enough where we wanted to. Y'all got the nerve to fucking get rich out of these buildings?
Right.
Oh no. So they got smart. They got intelligent. They say, well, I wouldn't say smart because death is not smart, but they got intelligent. They say, you know what? We got something for you niggas. Knock all the motherfucking buildings down and spread their ass out through the city. You ask where the murder rate come from, sister. Google when the cities went down and Google when the murder rate came up.
Exactly.
So you got Miss Johnson that been on the 32nd floor that's 60 years old that raised 3 kids and 3 girls and a boy, and now they got other kids. She raised 3, 4 generations. All they know is the people in the building. When you in the building in the projects, and y'all know about this, when you in the projects, goddamn it, you then ain't got to know where your child at. You know where they at. They downstairs in Miss Anita house playing with what's her name. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they don't have that no more. His friend Ernest, that he went to school with since 3rd grade, walking back and forth to that building, to that school. His friend Ernest, that he been with since 3rd grade, and they done went all the way to high school together, or whatever the fuck ever, or went to different high schools, but remain best friends. Been in each other's house on and off for years. Now they 1920. The building scattered down. Ernest on the west side and he on the south side. Ernest then got killed, goddamn it. Now he is in sorrow. He mad. He want revenge. It's called population control. Them
Yeah.
kids in that building don't know about a gangway. They don't know about an alley. They didn't know about cars coming up one ways.
Woo. That part.
They were protected by buildings.
By that building. Uh-huh.
New York better pray to Jesus they don't knock Queensbridge buildings down. It's 50 project buildings in there. I know. I walked through there with Lakey the Kid. Shout out Lakey the Kid. This Sherm the Worm, bro, just in case you listening. I walked through
Wow.
Queensbridge projects. I walked through them basketball courts before you get to them buildings. I've been in almost if it's 50 buildings, I've been in 23 of them. If they knock them buildings down, watch how high the murder rate in New York go up.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. That's a lot of people.
Watch it, sister. I'm just speaking facts. If they knock them buildings down, watch how high the murder rate go up. Because you got people in them buildings that ain't stood on 123rd. See, I've been in New York. My uncle Jojo Capone got 6 kids in New York. We've been to going to New York since we were 13, but when it was MySpace. See, you little kids playing around with this social media, Facebook shit. No, we started Chicago version. All of that, State to the Lake, all of that. I was there. We started it. I know Fabo. I know these people. So knock them buildings down and watch how fast 200, and through the grace of Allah, I hope it never happens. May the blood of Allah watch over everybody in Queensbridge, in those projects, in New York, period. But knock them buildings down, sister, and watch 200 people get murdered in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, Chicago will never be the same. Never be the same. Let me talk to you about this. Chicago's known for disrespecting the dead. Um, and it's a lot of people whose funerals have got shot up and they've dragged people out of caskets. Are you familiar with anything like that has happened in Chicago?
Uh, I wouldn't ask you that because me and you got a bit built a little relationship over the past couple weeks. So you fake know the answer, but so I'm not talking to you or about you when I say this. But that's an asinine question. If you're talking to Doug Cousin, that means Dusky funeral was shot up, wasn't he? Wasn't
You
Wooski
said
hit in the head?
Newski?
I said Dusky.
Dusky, okay.
His name is Dusky, M-O-B Dusky. For anybody, type it up. His funeral got shot up. Wooski got shot in the head at his funeral.
Oh wow.
So yes, I'm very familiar. I'm very familiar with funerals getting shot up. And back to your question about the dead smoking. I hate that. Even that. I hate that. Chicago started that because, like I said, they started that in memory of Tuka. They started saying that. We started saying that. Duck would say that. Smoking this Tuka. I'm telling you out my mouth. Cash would say it. Cash still alive. He would say it. But they took it and disrespected it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Now it's a disrespect. Now you got people from other cities saying that's a 15-year-old kid. For example, because we on the internet, Little Pump. I have nothing, no ill regards for Lil Pump. I hope he prosper and be the best man he could be. But brother, you in a whole nother city, a whole nother state, far away from even not half, not a third. Take a grain of salt and try to get a speck out of a grain of salt. You don't have a speck of what's going on up here. And you have the nerve to say that you smoking on Tuka. How dare you disrespect somebody like that, brother? That's a 15-year-old kid. See, they taking this too far. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, that goes back to what I say. My brother threw a brick and held his hand up. You can't smack me and don't expect me to smack you back. Tuka and Duck were friends. You're not going to just do that. So I have to say something about that. And by him being a forefront man of saying something about that and everybody following behind, that's what made him him. He wasn't a follower, he was a leader. That's what had him downtown by himself. He wasn't a follower, he was a leader. You think my cousin couldn't have made one phone call and had 10 motherfuckers pull up? It wasn't like that.
Man, let me ask you this. People people ask about the Cook County Jail being wild, just wild, and they say it's one of the worst jails. I don't know if they should say in the U.S., but they saying Cook County is pretty bad. Um, have you ever heard of any story that went on in Cook County that were
Have
about
I
it
ever
being?
heard? Have I ever heard or went through?
Oh, both then.
Yeah, both. Shit. I mean, you hear all type of stories, sister. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? Grown man moan at night. Grown man scream at night. People check themselves into PC fights. People throwing shit between your cells. Well, not between, in your cells, pissing shit. Yes, a motherfucker was shit in the bag for a week and piss in the bag for a week, holding their cell and throw it on officers, inmates. And that goes on everywhere. I heard that goes on Rikers. I heard that, you know what I'm saying? That goes on
Okay.
everywhere. But yeah, don't and with the shit going on nowadays with the young kids, I'm getting back to the, my people, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying, the and other sets, the terrorists have the FBG. You got all these other cliques. Don't go in there. Please don't walk on the deck and be the only person on that deck, and you see all them people that you've been quote unquote disrespecting on the internet, pointing guns, talking about your sliding. You ain't know they brother. You ain't know he got caught with a gun last week, did you? You ain't know his brother and them on deck. You ain't know half the niggas on deck. I done saw motherfuckers come on deck. See, you never been to jail, sister. Imagine walking onto a room, right? But we call it a deck. Holds 30 cells. Imagine walking on a room with three other people because you're new, and there's 50 to 60 people just staring at you.
Ugh.
You got to weave out who 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 everybody is. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw your gang signs up, affiliate yourself. All that, don't be the wrong affiliation. Or guess what? You want to drop that bid in your hand. You want to go right back to that pod to ask for that officer. I done saw it happen before. I done saw niggas give niggas G passes before, snitches and everything. I ain't gonna name no names, but I give you a situation. A snitch came on deck. We had to go downstairs. Not we. I'm not gonna incriminate myself like that. Not we, but people had to go downstairs, and it was this older guy. If anybody from Cook County listening to this, but it was an older guy that came back off a writ. A writ is when you're trying to get your time back.
Okay.
When you get a lot of time, you go to the penitentiary, and you get an appeal. It's called a writ, so they see you back to the county jail from wherever penitentiary you was from. And
Okay.
he come back with this paperwork with this snitch's name on it. And I'm quoting. I'm getting to a point by giving a pass. Called him downstairs. 4, 5 niggas came down there. They asked him his name. He told them his name. He walked off. The 4, 5 niggas stood up there and watched him. He came back downstairs with some paperwork and unfolded it and pointed to his name and say, "Is that your name? Is that your signature?" He said, "Yeah." Like a man. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Is this the man that was on the case?" He said, "Yeah." Sister, they pulled out the man that they was talking to is a big statue of a man. They pulled out knives bigger than him and told him if he don't get to that pod, a pod is what the officer said. If he don't get to
Okay.
that pod, and don't worry about the stuff in your cell. No, don't worry about your bed, the commissary that your wife sent you, or your cosmetics and all of that. That stuff count. People know what I'm talking about. That's like $1 million in jail. Don't worry about none of that. Get to that pod and tell that officer you need to get off this deck. or something will happen to you. That what goes on, and not probably, like I said, that what goes on in the county jail, but probably not just the county jail, any jail across America.
So they let him go, basically run the safety instead of killing him.
Yeah, go on
Dang.
here, check in the PC or do whatever you got to go to another deck or do whatever you got to do. But you're
Dang.
gonna, but you're gonna get off this one.
Right. Oh, God. So let me ask you this. What if you come in and you just say you a neutron? Like, I ain't affiliated with nothing. I don't know nobody.
It depends on what kind of deck they send you on. If they send you on a quote unquote deck with because all the whole county jail just not wild. You got people in there fighting real time. So if something was to happen, it has to happen over something real, meaning the people that's fighting the attempts and the murders and
Okay.
the heinous murders and stuff like that. They put them on certain divisions, which is nines, tens and stuff like that. Some go to 11. But going in saying you a neutron, please don't go on decks like 5 and 6. We call them school wings. We call them gladiator schools. You know why? Because there's nobody down there fighting no serious cases. And I mean, every case is serious. But they
Mm.
down there fighting 2 to 3s, 4 to 6s, you know what I'm saying? And their ages is between 17 and 25. And all they have in their system is energy.
Whew.
Energy and game banging. I didn't saw literally my lips to God's ears, sister. People play football with a neutron's shoes on deck.
No.
They took their shoes and they literally played football on deck to some of us had to say, come on now, y'all got to stop this and get a man his shoes back. Not saying I was one of them, and I'm not going to get on here and do that.
Right.
No. I'm not. No, not saying I was one of them playing football. Not saying I was one of them saying give his shoes back. I'm not going to get on here and do that. You know what I'm saying? I was a part of the group that came up with the idea of stop this nonsense and gone, but I wasn't the one that stepped to, that did the
Yeah.
actual bidding. You see what I'm saying? Not saying I'm trying to incriminate myself or anything to keep myself back. If I did it, I did it. I say it. But I'm not going to put myself in front my move like that. No, that wasn't me. But yeah, I did
So
witness
I
a lot of shit, sister, in the county jail.
Cause it's weird because these guys coming here, I mean, a lot of guys in Chicago, they used to, shooting, and I heard that it's real hand combat in there. Like a lot of them can't really take it, but they think they can.
And that's what I be telling these youngins, was trying to tell them. I don't tell them no more. Unless I'm on a platform like Clubhouse or, talking around people, and, the people in the streets, your boys, your boys, little brothers and shit like that. Right, y'all don't understand? There ain't no guns in jail. Nah, there ain't no guns in jail, cuz. I'm telling you that right now. So all that, and I'm speaking to every team across America, all that, oh, you're tough and you got your switch on your gun and you got 4 fight and all that. It's cool. But don't get caught with it because them niggas got cousins in jail, boy. I'm telling you that right now. You'll find yourself with a yellow suit on. That's called a PC suit, sister, for those who know what I'm saying. Just for you, everybody else know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Because them
Mm,
boys not playing and that motherfucker will break your face with no problem.
mm. Let me see. So we're gonna try and wrap this up. Well, I wanted to talk to you about the um police violence in Chicago. And we spoke a little bit about the loss of your son. Um,
Peace, peace.
Are they investigating that case, or what is the status of it?
Oh yeah, that case not only was investigated, being investigated is a closed case. It was a victorious case. You know, we ain't gonna disclose everything, but it was a victorious case. And like I said, for those that don't know what you're talking about, I had a 17-year-old son named Alphontish Cockenham that the Chicago police shot down 7 times in his back on 71st and Murrow. So if anybody wants to punch that up, they can. But yeah, and not just Chicago. I will speak on that, but not just Chicago. It happens everywhere. You see what I'm saying? And they hate, which is the police. They hate that these new dash cams and body cams been enforced. You see what I'm saying? So now they can't do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You,
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying? They can't do what they want to do. See, back in the day when we was growing up, you know what I'm saying? You had real police. And when I say real police, I mean gangsters. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't thinking about quote unquote you shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? They weren't thinking about you, quote unquote, standing on the corner trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying? As long as there wasn't no violence in the neighborhood, please don't make us come around because ain't no more hustling. You see what I'm saying, sister?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're rapping. So,
Mm-hmm.
example, if we on the corner and every motherfucker hustling or whatever, okay, it's cool, ride past. You know, they may say, get off the corner. Hey, fellas, give us the corner for an hour or two. See, that's gangster shit. No, I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about literally. I'm talking about this is what happened. I'm gonna give you a story. This pull up and say, hey, fellas, give us the corner for about an hour or two. Oh man, y'all got it, man. We'll leave for an hour or two, maybe 3 or 4. Get back on the corner. That's gangster shit. But don't let a child get hit. Don't let a gun go off. Now all bets are off. You see what I'm saying, sister?
Right. Right.
Yeah, I was cool when I pulled up and said, get off the corner. But now, nigga, I'm going in your pockets. Open your mouth. Open your tongue. Did you swallow something? Yeah, I saw him pump their stomachs because he done swallowed 50 bags.
Woohoo! Oh Lord.
Pumped his stomach, got the 50 bags up, and then locked them up.
Dang.
You see what I'm
Good night.
saying? So, now you got these police out here, they don't serve and protect. You know what I'm saying? They kill and destroy.
Wow.
I mean, that's the motto, right? Serve and protect, right?
Yep, it is.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just wondering. Shit. Now they kill and destroy.
That's true. Just an offset question. Ruga, is Ruga related to Duck?
Yes.
Are they are they similar in age? Because I can't remember if they I say close in age.
They close in age. Ruger's a little younger, but they close in age though.
Okay. So
Ruger older now. I'm just saying, but you know how they go.
did they ever rap together?
Yeah,
They did. Okay.
Duck
Okay.
made Ruger rap. Ruger's not a rapper. That's what people don't understand. Ruger's not a rapper. Ruger just have the mystique, look, the voice, and the backstory to be a rapper. You see what I'm saying? Ruger's
Okay.
Ruger's not a rapper, and he took it over. And shout out to Ruger, he took it over because of his brothers.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And then you see the fruits of his labor that he's getting.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
So shout out to Rug. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing.
And this is the last question. There was some questions in regarding to Brick. Was Brick really affiliated with the BDs?
Yes, Brick was a BD
How did that happen?
easily. Gangs.
Did he just grow up in a different area or Just
Different games, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, Brick was, you know what I'm saying, a little older, so Brick was out there. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? People speak about Duck, you know what I'm saying? Brick and Duck is like night and day.
Oh, okay.
People don't know that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they brother, but they like night and day. You see what I'm saying? Brick was Brick. You know, I ain't gonna, do all that, you know what I'm saying? But Brick was Brick, baby.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
And
Uh,
how did Brick get his name? Was it from the disrespect term, or how did he get his name?
no shit, it's hit hard like a brick.
Oh, okay.
Just
It's difficulty. Okay.
hard headed
Hard
motherfucker
head.
shit. Brick head motherfucker. Hard headed motherfucker.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna close it out. Do you want to mention Mama Duck's organization?
Yeah, she Monty got the MOP movement. You know what I'm saying? That's with all mothers. She's trying to get with all mothers from every city. You know what I'm saying? She got a little Mr. Mother, you know, and so forth, JoJo Mother, and so forth. So, and the RIP to JoJo too. I forgot to say that. RIP to JoJo, you know, RIP to Mr. And RIP
Yes, all.
to all of the
Yeah.
fallen rappers that died.
Yes.
All of them, no exceptions. I'm gonna say that again. All of them, no exceptions. But again, though, yeah, she got the we got the Big Cloud clothing line coming out, whatever. Y'all follow it on Instagram, Big Cloud clothing. We got the Big Cloud clothing coming out or whatever. Going through some legal battles or whatever, but he got songs that will be released. And
Wait,
just
when you
keeping the
say
faith,
big
keeping the
clout,
hope, man. You know what I'm saying?
okay, wait. So explain to people what's big clout
Big
for
Cloud is
people.
Duck.
Okay.
Big Cloud is Duck. You know what I'm saying? Big Cloud is Duck. You know what I'm saying? So it's his clothing line or whatever. That's coming soon. Y'all can follow it on Instagram, Big Cloud Clothing or whatever. And
Okay.
like I said, she got the Mothers Against Violence, brother, MOP. She trying to get with everybody. So if G Money Mother is listening, shit. If XXX Tacion Mother is listening, if Pop Smoke Mother is listening, we trying to reach everybody, sister. You see what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not about
Uh-huh.
Chicago. It's about all mothers. And I'm not going to drag this on because that was your last question, but that's what we had a problem with the man Hassan Campbell. See, not only did you disrespect a mother that lost a child, and not one child, but another one to the streets, you disrespected mothers across the world that
Mm.
lost children to the streets that didn't have a voice. And again, I'm gonna repeat that too. The MOP project is not about just dead rappers' mothers. If you had a son that was lost to gay, you can join too.
Okay.
I want to thank you, Sky, for even giving this platform, sister. I hope your platform does grow and prosper.
Thank you so much. And thank you for being here because you provided clarity for everybody. And it is definitely a privilege to talk to you. And again, condolences to your son and to your cousin, Duck. Um,
And RIP to G Skinny, RIP to Fat Shawty too.
oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Yeah, I want to say that too. I want to get that in before we end that too. RIP to them.
Now, those were Duck's friends or
Yeah. They were Gyro City members. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Yeah,
Um,
especially Fat Shawty. You know, my auntie cried like a baby when I told her that. You know, so I was the first person to tell her Fat Shawty had passed away. I FaceTimed her and told her, and the face that she made, the tears that was rolling down her eyes, reminded me of the time when she found out Duck died. So yeah, I want to say rest in peace to them before we get up off of here, and shout out to their family too.
Yes, condolences. Were they friends or were they relatives or were they friends?
Who? Fat,
Skinny and fat? Yeah.
skinny and fat?
Yeah.
No, they was friends.
Just friends. Okay. Okay. And one last thing. Do you have a comment for Tommy Sells Moorhead?
No, I don't
No
have.
comment.
I don't have comments for ignorance. You see what I'm saying? I, I I I am an intelligent street nigga, but I don't have time to waste my breath on people who disrespect not black women, but all women.
Fact.
See, when Tommy speaks, see, I hate that. When he speaks, he has these followers, right? And and I'm speaking on women, whether you're a Latino, whether you're Spanish, whether you're Asian, whether you're whatever ethnicity besides black, when he speaks on black women, he's talking about you too,
Facts.
whether you know it or not, sisters. So, no, I don't entertain that. No, I don't. I don't have no words for that.
All right, Sherm. Thank you for coming through. We're gonna try and put something together later on in a couple weeks, but thank you. I truly appreciate you for doing this for me. Um, and we'll talk later.
It's all good, Queen. Shout out to Sky. Shout out to Sky Life. Y'all follow her on our platform, y'all. It's a real solid sister right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Real solid sister right here.
Thank you. All right, you guys, we're gonna close out. Thank everybody for coming. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button on the way out. And we'll see you on the next time. Make sure you do everything in God's divine order. Make sure you do everything in spirit of righteousness to make sure righteousness prevails. All right, you guys. Sky Life loves y'all. Bye bye.